Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got the American League Championship Series on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Seattle Mariners. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Series as we head into game 4.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already, but I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. On the hill for the Mariners, Bryce Miller. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
Ready to go? And here's the veteran outfielder, Christian Yelich.
I think he wanted that call in the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed, so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
The 1-0. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that's outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the second baseman.
Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Yelich on at first, nobody out. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Marlowe hauls it in for the out, and there's one down. Watch Soto down.
The right fielder, 1.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something. Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Inside, and it's 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Man at first, one away. That one ripped. And there's 2 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Matt Olson at the plate now. That's ball 1. Olson launched a homer in his most recent game. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in game 4 of the ALCS. Left-hand batter waits. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Good eye right there.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
He goes down looking. One left for the Guardians. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. You're watching the American League Championship Series on the show. And we're back. And on the hill, Spencer Schwellenbach. What do you have on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. But he's right. He's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming on the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
0-1 down. And it's strike two.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Next offering is outside. Next pitch is inside. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
On the ground right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. So they get the first out of the inning. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cade Marlowe. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Batting third, the center fielder, Julio.
2 down, base is empty. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Pulls that one foul. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Isaac Paredes up next for the Mariners. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. That's in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, too. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Yelich makes the grab, and that's the inning. Mariners leave 1. Scoreless after 1. 4th game of the ALCS. Here's Jose Ramirez. To work. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He circles the bases. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at-bat. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Trey Turner at the plate. And that's off the inside edge. 1-0. The pressure is high for the players in the postseason, but maybe even higher for the managers. Every decision you make is critical to the success of the team and to your own reputation. And it finds its way through for a hit. And now it's Manny Machado. Turner runs. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. No outs. Runner on second. And delivers outside.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason. Pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday. One bad decision, and you might be updating your resume. You've got to be sharp.
Late swing fouled off. One on, nobody out. A run in here at the top of the second. And it remains 2-2. And there's the ball. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fights it off. He'll see another. Struck him out looking.
Thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Here's Byron Buxton. There's the strike. Turner, the runner at second with one away. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive.
Yeah, with 2 strikes here, you really want to miss outside the zone with that breaking ball.
Laser could be trouble. Flying around third is Turner. He'll score. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Gabriel Moreno digs in now. Fastball for a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
One and two.
In the dirt. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. 1 out and a runner at second. In the dirt, blocked. Tag, see. He's into third on the wild pitch.
Well, that right there can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball's gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it because you're already in scoring position. Well, he was sure there, and now he's only 90 feet away from scoring.
Line drive, base hit, and a run in to score.
We don't see this a whole lot anymore where hitters with 2 strikes are willing to shorten up, tighten up, and try to hit the ball back up the middle other way. He was trying to hit that hole, I believe. Very good at bat with 2 strikes.
And now it's Christian Yelich. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. That one a little bit high, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes. But if you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
And a foul ball. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Snags it for the second out. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Flied to right his first time. In there for strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Raley makes the play, and that is that. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. 1 was the solo homer. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Guardians 3 and the Mariners nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. And now here is Luke Raley. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Randy Arozarena now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second. Tag. And they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing. Even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nobody left for Seattle. They trail in this one 3-0. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now it's Juan Soto. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This third inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
That one not close. Now 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And this is inside. On the ground right side. And foul ball. This one in the air center field. Rodriguez gets under it. Drops into the glove. And there's one down. Here's Matt Olson down. Caught looking his first time up. That misses the zone. And that's ball one. Right through there for a strike. Shoots a line drive single into right center. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next.
But how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. And first offering is fouled off. Olson at first, one gone. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. Ball one there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
The batter, number 7.
Here's Turner now. Singled and scored his first time. That's towards center. Rodriguez settles under it. And that is that. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Garver with a homer in his last game. The 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Soto makes the grab, one away. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Trey Turner gloves it. Fires to first in time. Jonathan India at the plate.
You have to be creative pitching against bad ball hitters. You got to add some velocity, subtract at times. Just avoiding the heart of the plate isn't always going to be enough. Guys like this can hurt you with pitches you wouldn't expect him to swing at.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Now he breaks his back. Schwellenbach squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Start of the fourth. Manny Machado up to the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Sends it to first. One up, one down. Byron Buxton digs in for the Guardians. A double and a run scored his first time up. That's through there for a strike. That misses, and the count is 1-1. Bases empty, one away here in Game 4 of the ALCS. In there at the knees, and it's 1-2. That's down and in.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt. Right side, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Buxton headed for third. The relay throw. The tag out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. He probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time...
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. The Guardians go down in order, but they lead it 3-0. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the 4th. Now it's the right fielder, Cade Marlowe. Splits the plate, 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. Pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
The 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. Forget it. His second homer this series. It's 3-1.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And up next for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. And that one hit to first, and that's just foul.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. And the postseason success continues for him.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. He
Now
kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and we'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And here is Isaac Paredes. Safe at second, and that was not close. So runner in scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And fouled off. On a line out towards center. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting, the first
And
baseman.
now for Seattle, Luke Raley.
Raley.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Struck out looking his first time. Fought off foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
That's off the inside corner. 1-1.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Up the middle. Dives, but it's off his glove. Rodriguez in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2. First and second, one out. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Breaking ball inside. Ball one. Raley, the lead runner at second. Arozarena at first. One gone. And that one fouled off. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Oh, great stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, this is obviously a tremendous play, but for me, it starts with a well-broken-in glove. To have the confidence to go down, knowing that ball is going to be right in the pocket, so you've got a clean transfer, pop back up to the feet, and fire across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Mitch Garver up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, called strike. On the ground to third. Throw on to Olsen. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're headed to the 5th. Guardians 3 and the Mariners 2. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters are performed up to this point.
The left fielder, number 24, Christian Yelich.
Miller back to work. 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Double-barreled action. Loose. Saucedo warming up as well. Yelich in his 13th season, 33 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. The 0-1 and ball one. Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Up next, the
You'll often hear the phrase short.
Now
They
pitching
turn
for the
things over to the
Mariners,
southpaw, Taylor
number
Saucedo.
60.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and
Runner on the move. Ball outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're at the top of the fifth. And a foul ball.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They've done a great job finding holes in the defense. Exactly half of their hits.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. The run comes in to score from second, and they take a 2-run lead. And that's a double.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Runner at second, nobody out. And that misses. 3-1 now.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle-of-the-order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they can't get the out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
And the batter now, Matt Olson, 1 for 2. And that one missing low. No outs. Runners at first and third. Just missed.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Hey! 2 balls, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
That's way outside. And now it's 3-2. Altuve at third. Soto at first with no outs. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you, just got to battle.
Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. He's already homered here in this one. Headed towards the corner. Marlowe, long run, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Runners on the corners, no outs. To the right side, and that goes foul. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. The other way, and foul ball. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. That one missing inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 6-2.
Comes through with the RBI. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
First and second, no outs. Here's Trey Turner. That one the other way, and a base hit right there. Stop sign goes up at third, and the bases are loaded.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So bases all loaded up, and now the DH, Manny Machado. First pitch, and he just misses. And Manny gets a piece.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Roll to short, could be two. Feed to second, that's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer.
It's always great when you can add a run, but in this situation with the bases loaded, double play is kind of a rally killer.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Taylor Saucedo won't go any further, and he leaves a runner at third. So we'll see how the next pitcher deals with Gregory Santos on the pitch here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Ramirez in to score. And it's an RBI single. It's 8-2.
The batter, the catcher.
So two down, and next is the Guardians catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Runner takes off, pitches low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, I'm sure that steal will raise a couple of eyebrows because of this big lead, but I think it's more respect for their opponent, knowing that they've got to continue to add on if they're going to win this game. Don't take it as an offense. Take it as a sign of respect.
And another ball. Buxton at second with two down. Close, but called a ball. And now 3-0. Christian Yelich next to bat for Cleveland. Next offering is in for a strike. Two outs and one in scoring position. And ball four, two aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's Yelich at the dish. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
First and second, two down. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around at 5 score. Home half of the fifth coming up. Guardians 8 and the Mariners 2. Fourth game of the ALCS. And now J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
That one out to right. Soto gets under it. One away. Jonathan India up next for the Mariners. First pitch swinging.
No ball. One strike.
Tapped out in front of the plate. And now two gone.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Marlowe in the box now. No balls and a strike.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
The Guardians up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. That one almost got him.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Just missed. In the air, left field, down the line. That one gets down for a hit. And that extends the inning. And now the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez. He's 2 for 2.
Rodriguez.
And first offering is fouled off.
2 quick outs, needed to get that 3rd one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
That's hard hit on the line. And that is that. 1 hit, 1 left. Back in Seattle, started the 6th, John Shambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Jose Altuve. First pitch misses. And that's in there. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider, down and away. Line drive. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
You know, line drives are tough because they can sink on you. They can even have some ride and go over your head if you take a false step in. Sometimes they can knuckle. So I'm not sure if that was the problem right there. Could have been the lights as well. Sometimes you see the ball all the way until the very last second. It disappears and it gets real scary.
Digging in, Juan Soto, edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Altuve at second with nobody out. Base hit. Throw into third. In there safely.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Matt Olson up to the plate. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. On the ground, 2 ball to Crawford for 1, and a run scores on the double play.
First and third, nobody out. You're thinking you've got it lined up for a pretty big inning right here. So that double play is pretty deflating. They get the run in, but now they're starting all over.
Now here is Jose Ramirez. He's already homered in this game. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ripped on the ground to second. India over to first in time. Third out. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now batting.
So up next, Luke Raley. Outside low, ball 1.
1-0.
The M's with a lot of ground to make up here in Game 4 of the ALCS. And that one fouled off. Late with the swing there.
1 and 2.
That missed by a lot. It's 2 and 2. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around. Randy or Rosarena, the next to hit. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Paredes, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Not even close there. And it's 2 and 1.
Ball, inside.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much
batter,
gifted at
number 8.
first base with a quick free
Designated
pass.
hitter, Dominic.
1 down. Now it's the Mariners DH, Dominic Panzone. Line drive, base hit. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away. So digging in, Mitch Garver. And first offering is fouled off. Bases loaded, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch
First
out.
up,
That fastball on the
JP.
pitch before was off. It was very
Crawford.
competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Crawford in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases loaded, 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And the Mariners strand the bases loaded. They're down 7. It's 9-2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Trey
Leading
Turner.
off for the Guardians, the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Almost got him. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Turner with just 1 more homer to reach the 200 career mark. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Now Machado up here. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, and he's out.
Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nice Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. And a quick tag before he reaches the base.
Base is empty, one away. Late here in game 4. Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. So in now for Cleveland, Byron Buxton. Just missed. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw and he reaches safely.
Now batting, catcher Gabriel.
Runner first and 2 away. Now Gabriel Moreno. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw safe. Buxton at second with 2 down. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to...
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Guardians lead 1, but they still lead it 9-2. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Mariners, the second baseman, Jonathan India.
Ripped on a line. And there's one away. Now the number 2 hitter, Cade Marlowe. And first offering is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. And he grounds one to the right side. Altuve gets it to first. And a couple of quick outs. Julio Rodriguez now at the plate. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. That one missed.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Gabe Spire.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And first offering is fouled off. That's inside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Slider misses outside. And that one is inside. Got him looking. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Jose Altuve digs in for the Guardians. Foul ball. Spire, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The Guardians up big in this one here in Game 4 of the ALCS. And that's down and away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Around second now, going for 3. The relay, and he's out.
Yes, you're out.
Well, the defense definitely on the clock with that one. Everything had to be perfect to get the runner at third. And you talk about a throw on the money, the relay to third. Just a good job all the way around.
Juan Soto digs in for the Guardians. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
This to center field. Rodriguez racing after it. He's got it. And that is out number 3. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Guardians 9 and the Mariners 2. Back at T-Mobile Park, on to the bottom of the 8th. And now it's the cleanup hitter for the Mariners, Isaac Paredes. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. That one's upstairs, ball 1. That's in there, and the count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. That's outside, and it's 1-0. Left field, way back there. That one back. And out of here. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 9-3.
Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, but he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
1 out, base is empty. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Spencer Schwellenbach will depart, and he really had to grind it out, but he does leave with the lead. New arm on the mound in a moment. Joey Estes takes over on the mound,
and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Climb the ladder with that fastball, and that is strike 1. Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Way outside, and the count is 1-2. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Good eye in that spot.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Got him looking for the strikeout. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, that's great execution of the pitch right there, and the battery working together. Catcher does a nice job to present that to the umpire and get that call, third strike.
2 down, base is empty. And now Dominic Canzone. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Out front for strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. The Mariners pick up a run thanks to this solo homer. It's now 9-3. This is the American League Championship Series on the show. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Colin Snyder. Here is Matt Olson. That one at the knees for a strike. Pitch misses there, and now it's even 1-1. On the ground. Crawford throws to first in time. Now 1 gone in the 9th. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Action in the bullpen for Seattle. Matt Brash, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Thornton also getting ready. Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. One down, base is empty. And base hit. The batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. That one way inside. Ramirez leads off first with 1 away. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. Rodriguez hustles to get it in, and that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. Here's Manny Machado now. Looks like a pinch hitter for the Guardians. Cody Bellinger. Runners at first and second for him with 1 down. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. A little bit low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone late here in game 4. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two on, 1 out. Hit on the ground, might be 2. He flips it to second in time. On to first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. And up next for Cleveland, Byron Buxton. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1.
No strike.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here at the top of the 9th. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 2 left on. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Guardians 9 and the Mariners 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Mitch Garver.
Garver.
Estes back to work. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1.
1 strike.
And there's a foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here in the last half of inning number 9. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Whips it to first on the run. And he beats the throw. He's safe.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. And stepping in for the Mariners, Jonathan India. India tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he went, says Dave Lawrence. Crawford, the base runner at first with 1 out.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Sets him down on strikes. Now only 1 out remaining.
Now batting, right field.
And up next for Seattle, Cade Marlowe. Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Joey Estes done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Eric Sabrowski.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Lifted to left, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Guardians work their way back to even in this series, 2 games apiece.
Well, you can tell these players feel great and also relieved to even up the series. There's so much on the line. You've worked so hard to get here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Game 7 in this series.
Nine 9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.